Good morning. Good morning. Just ignore this one eye. Just ignore it, guys. All right, all right. Good morning, Sheila. What's up? Happy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know what day it is. A happy day of the week. All right, let's go with that one. Uh, what's going on? Just getting going. Just having one of them days where I'm half blind, but I'm here. We're doing our stuff. Doing our stuff. We're going to be showing you guys some live products. How about that? Live products. We do have a few products that we're going to be showing you guys live first on hand, and we're going to be doing this and enjoying it. Never a break. Yeah, it never. It's one of them days. I'm not really sure what's going on with my eye. If you guys can see, it's really bright, bright red. Uh, it feels like there's something either in it or, but it's affecting my eyesight. But we're going to get through this. Now, we're going to start this show off with some amazing stuff, some very cool products. We got some hands-on products, but what I'm going to tell you guys is there's also a discount code in that carousel that you guys can claim on one of these products. First and foremost, if you're like me and you use your phone a lot, and I use my phone quite a bit, rather for taking videos, for content creation, for just hanging around using it for audio and everything. Your battery may not be the biggest or the best to last you throughout all of that usage. Well, we actually have an option for you guys with this one, and that's from Taurus. Taurus has this beautiful what's called the Mini Mag. The Mini Mag is a 5,000 milliamp power bank that actually charges at 18 watts of charging capability, with, of course, the charging through the USB-C cable. The other cool part about it is if you guys connect it wirelessly, you guys can actually use it and charge it 7.5 watts of charging for your iPhone 14s and your Samsungs. Now, it is actually what I consider a super thin and slim phone charger. Now, you're going to get, of course, the very short USB-C to USB-C charging cable. Just a simplified little, 3-inch cable. Beautiful colorway, gray and everything. Now, with that, your power bank, this is that power bank. Now, you're looking at it, and it's probably like, oh, it's the size of my palm, but it is super thin. When you hold this, it's very, very lightweight and very acceptable, and it does take a USB-C to charge it. Should take about an hour's time to fully charge this. If I press the button on the side or hold it down, we should be able to see, of course, all the lights on the side light up. Now, all you're literally going to do is take your iPhone 14s, wirelessly connect it, and it magnetically sticks, and then it's on there. And you guys can see how thin that really is. That is one of the thinner power banks that I've actually had my hands on with. Now, the cool part is once it's on there, guys, you're wirelessly charging, and your phone has an extended battery life. Now, your iPhone 14s and 15s usually have about a 4,500 watt milliamp power bank. Your Samsung S24s, S23s, those are usually about 5,000 milliamps. So you're getting over an extra charge or over an extra battery added to this. Now, it adds a little bit of weight, but not enough weight with that, and that's actually kind of cool. The best part is the magnet, man, is definitely strong enough that it will hold your phone without a problem and stick to your phone. But it is easy enough that if you guys spin it slightly, it can pop off and you don't have to worry about it. To charge the device, literally, you're just going to grab a USB-C cable just like that, plug it in, and it will start charging. And you guys can see that it's right there and it needs to charge. Simplified, easy usage with this. It's a cool little piece. 18 watts of charging through the USB-C cable to charge it. And of course, 7.5 watts to charge it through wireless charging, which is usually a normal wireless charge with that. So, simplified little piece, very, very thin, very user-friendly. I mean, this is perfect for those road trips. This is perfect for videography, photography, and everything else with that. So, if you guys need, Taurus has got you covered, guys, with the Mini Mag. The Mini Mag's perfect. Yeah, Darthwing, this thing's actually really cool. N53 magnets, it's going to magnetically stick to it, of course. You guys see it's magnetically sticking straight to my phone case. I have a smart MagSafe phone case. if I want to, I can take it off my phone case. I can magnetically stick it straight to my phone, just like that as well. And it makes it even thinner, more lightweight. But I prefer a nice, of course, protected case with this. So yeah, it's magnet. So a lot of these are magnetic wireless chargers now. So it's really kind of cool. Mini Mag guys, it's $39.99. It's like 33% off today. Normally a $60 phone chart power bank. So cool little piece. Now, for those of you also that have like your Samsung phones or the new iPhone 15, 16, you know it went to USB C. Well, this next device is going to be a 10-foot cable with a 20-watt power brick. Literally going to come in a bag like this. The bag is just simplified shipping and everything you need. When you pop it open, you're going to get, of course, the wall power brick. This is your 20-watt wall power brick. Now, this 20-watt wall power brick has overcharge protection, over circuit protection, over heat protection, and a couple other protections built in. It has circuitry to make it charge at 20 watts. It's going to come with a 10-foot white cable. Now, this 10-foot white cable will allow for 480 megabytes of data transfer if you guys want to use it as a data transfer device. Or will allow for, of course, 20 watts of charging. Technically, at 480 megabytes of charge rate, you can push more than 20 watts through that cable. Simplified little piece, you're just literally going to stick it into it, and then, of course, connect this into your device with that. Elastic strap. Now, the one thing I noticed is this is not a braided cable, it's a rubberized cable. So I do wish it was braided outside, but not a big drawback with that. Cool part is they gave us a discount code for this, guys. The discount code is going to give you guys that extra percentage off of it. It's already like $20. If you guys click to claim the deal, you can get another 50% off of that. So you guys can get this at $10. At $10, you have a 10-foot USB-C to USB-C cable with the 20-watt power brick. Now, that's going to allow you to charge your iPhones, your Samsungs, your Androids, your tablets, and everything else in there between at 20 watts. That's amazing as it is. But to have that extra discount code, which we have for you guys, we did add it in the carousel, so you don't have to worry about grabbing that. It is in the carousel for you. Now, that's the best part about it. Just click that claim the discount, get the extra percentage off, and you don't have to worry about it with that on hand. And I'm gracious to them for giving us that code to give to let you guys use for this show, so you guys can get the extra percentage off with that. Just phenomenally that they said, hey, let's do that. Let's give them that discount. And let's let them have it. So, cool little charger, simplified little piece, works really well. You guys will see that it is definitely tied back up. That's because I really don't need this cable. That's because I already have a second one from them laying here. So this is a second one just laying here. Do you have an iPhone? I do. I have 2 iPhones. I have Samsungs. I have a little bit of everything. Why? What's up? iPhone 14 Pro Max right there. Another iPhone. I see another iPhone. This is running the show. I also have S23. I have Moto G7 Supra, or this is the Max. I think I have probably 7 phones sitting here. You don't have that many phones? You get so with us, like you know, Sheila, I do a lot of testing. So I try to have something of everything. So like I have to have an iPhone to do iPhone test. I have to have the Samsungs or the Android devices to do the Android product testing. So I make sure I have like something of everything so we can do the full roundabout of testing with that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, actually 2 or 3 of these are hooked up to my phone plan. So 3 of these phones legitimately will sit here and work and ring and text and everything. So All right, guys, with that, discount on that last product, but I'm going to show you guys something that I have fully fallen in love with, and there's a reason for it. I clean my PC quite a bit. Now, this may be the PC cleaner that you guys didn't know you needed, but you need. This is from Ray Bayo. Now, this is the Ray Bayo air duster. Now, this is a compressed air duster style. It's an electric device. Now, when I pop this open, you're going to be greeted with a few different things inside this. Now, they make sure you have a full cleaning kit inside this. You're going to get a scrub, like a brush to clean around electronics and other devices. Now, it is all, of course, plastic, so it's not going to conduct electricity. You have another cleaning brush as well, so they give you guys in this kit. They're going to give you a USB-C to USB-A charging cable for those of you that need to charge the device. They're going to give you this adapter. Now, this adapter is what's called the nozzle. This is a jet flow nozzle. Now, the cool part about this is if I pop it apart, we can actually change the width of the nozzle completely on that. Now, putting it back together, it sits nice and snug and actually comes down to a nice point. This jet duster does 130,000 RPMs. Now, you're probably like, oh, well, what does that really mean? Well, what that truly means is it's going to blow a lot of air. And to blow a lot of air is what you really want. With it, this is the device itself. It looks like a T-handled hammer, right? So you're holding it like a hammer. The cool part about this is you definitely don't have to worry about what direction is forward because your trigger button is going to face forward. So that's going to be the outlet of the air. That's going to be the inlet. And it, of course, is screened and covered. Now, you guys don't have to put the nozzle on, but once you have the nozzle on, it's going to go there. You have 4 speeds with this USB-C charging large battery device. If I just tap it twice, it's now on, and it's blowing a little bit of air, right? Tap it again, a lot more air. Tap it again, a lot more air. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually shut the sound suppression software off so you guys can actually hear this. So, here's fan speed 1. Fan speed 2. 3. And with that, of course, I can double tap it. Cool part about this is there is actually what's called boost mode. Now, I know that got loud, and that's just me trying to show you guys the amount of airflow that truly blows. Now, if I hold this on here, like you can see the amount of air this is. This thing moves so much air, it's crazy. Now, I've been messing with it, using it. I actually used it to clean out my air filter from my air cleaner, my air purifier. This thing blew so much dust out of that device the other day. It is crazy. I've used it to clean my keyboard already. I've used it to clean my PC. The one thing I'm going to warn you guys about, if you are cleaning your PCs or electronic devices, if it has a fan, hold the fan blade still when blowing those. This will spin that fan so high it may actually blow the fan apart. Some of these fans are not made the same. Now, fully electrolyzed, guys, rechargeable, good battery life, jet dry anything in minutes, or, of course, air clean out your electronics with no problem. Take the nozzle off if you want to, put it back to and down, and you guys can leave it like that. Now, what I have come to enjoy from this device is I literally can just sit here and use it to cool down. This thing is beautiful. At $60, I'm going to tell you, Ray Bayo did a really, really great job with this. Sheila, this thing is a beast of a duster. It works really, really well. Now, if you guys were here for like a show or so, I think like a week back or so, You would have saw the first glimpse of this when I did the unboxing and how surprised I was. I've actually used this and it's blown up plastic bags and made it pop and all of that. Yeah, but I have yet to see another one that does 130,000 RPMs in this size that has blown this much air. I have 18 different styles of dusters that I use around my house. I have a larger electric duster that plugs in, and that thing doesn't blow as much air as this. This thing moves a lot of air, so much so that I actually want to take the fan out of this and put it down in my car to cool my amps down. Yeah, it's crazy. This Ray Bayo is crazy, and it's not that heavy. It's like 180 grams of weight. It's a 6,000 milliamp battery built in, so it has the power where it should, when it should, and how you should need it. Now, of course, another really cool idea, guys, is flashlights, and we use flashlights quite a bit. A lot of us on the team are Olight fans, and Olight makes phenomenal flashlights. Now, what I'm going to show you guys is what's called the War Sun. This is the DC-08 Survival or EDC. Now, you guys will see that I am moving the head, and I can adjust the head just by moving my finger. So it's almost like a fidget spinner for me. With this, you're going to have, of course, the beautiful little clip on the back. That clip's going to allow you to, of course, clip it to your shirt, to your hat, whatever you really want to. So if I really wanted to, like, let's say, clip it to my hat, I can clip it on my hat. It's now, of course, a frontal light. Now, with that, that's kind of cool. If I want to, we have that brightness right there, and it shows the battery percentage that's left of that runtime. If I want to turn it on or turn it off, I just tap it. Now, I can go in, of course, with this, and I can adjust the brightness just by touching it. I can go into SOS pattern. I can shut it off. Now, with that, of course, I can also hold it down and we can turn on the side lights. So you guys can see it has a side light as well. Tap it again, it's going to change over to a red light. Tap it again, it's going to go blue. Tap it again, it's going to go red and blue flashing lights. And if I want to trigger it again, of course it is now off. This is a simplified little piece. Now, it is 800 luminescence brightness. 800 luminescence is definitely worth grabbing. And it's a beautiful little piece. The best part is that swivelable head, right? So you guys can swivel that head, and it's $16. That's actually kind of cool. So that's where it's at. Now, USB-C charging on the bottom. You're going to notice that it has a USB-C charger, but below that is also a USB-A. That means you guys can use it as a power bank to charge devices off of it if you need. The other really cool part about this is, if I want to, and I'm going to pop out, let's see if I have some metal. I can magnetically stick it to stuff and hold it that way as well. That means I have a magnetically connected flashlight onto my toolbox. I have a magnetically connected flashlight on the hood of my car. I can work on things hand-free. Just like the clip, I can do it hands-free with that. Now, there is a lanyard. If you guys want to put a lanyard on it, go ahead and do so. It does come with a charging cable. Very short, very small charging cable. Bi-directional cable as well. User manual. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, user manual might come in handy for a few of you to tell you guys how to change out the modes of the flashing. But what I'm also going to tell you is most of the languages are not in English. All right. There's one in English, does not give you that great directions, but you guys should be able to figure it out just by touching it, tapping it, or everything in between. Very kind of cool, beautiful little flashlight, simplified and not that expensive. It's actually quite cheap. So cheap sometimes is good. They're coming out with some, yeah, they are definitely coming out with some very, very strong blowers. There's another blower that I've had my eye on that I want to use for drying my car. I would talk to Justin about it a couple times, and I'm like, this would make some great content. He hasn't got it, hasn't been able to get it for me yet. And that's because we haven't been able to get through to the company, but I really would love to get that thing to try it for blowing off water off my car. Flashlights, guys, power banks are very cool. I have another product that I'm going to be doing in the next week or so. This is from EDL. This is actually a battery charger piece. AA, AAA batteries, and it comes with, of course, 4 AAAs, 4 AA's. That's going to allow me to, of course, connect up, charge up, like my other stuff. You have 2 of what? 2 of what? What's up, Phil? Phil decided to join us for whatever needs. I don't know what it is. I buy Amazon batteries. I don't. I don't. Oh, why don't 2 of those chargers? Oh, well, sure. Just now I do. Yeah, I just got it. Uh-huh. I got something you don't have. I got something you don't have. This is called the Camstream 4K, guys. This is the Camstream 4K. This is a Pro Camera Pro Creation plug-in adapter. What this is used for is connecting up your HDMI cameras to your PCs for content creation. This is from Avier Media. I've been working with Avier Media for about 10 years. So Avier Media is a great company. I love working with Avier Media. It's my contact from when I first started with Dragon Blogger. I was lucky enough that I reached out to Avier Media, and I've been working with them for that long. It's a really cool piece. What this is going to allow me to do is 4K camera resolution capture through my Sony ZV-E10, and it's going to allow me to plug and play. Now, I already use a Cam Link from Elgato. We're going to start attempting this in the next day or so and see what it looks like and how it works. So, really cool little option. Now, we have the Divoom times Gate pixel art information display. Know nothing about this product. I'm going to tell you guys this is probably a PC Phil product. And you like how I did that? PC Phil here. Look at it. Here we go. Now, what I'm also going to say is this is like a 4-minute video.
This Divoom times Gate digital display for your gaming setup. This is how it came in the package. It looks like a little shopping bag. As we dive deeper into this package, we can see it comes in this really cool plastic case. You got the Divoom logo and branding in the center here, and it says times Gate on this plastic covering. Looks like a really cool looking cyberpunk themed box. As we go deeper, open up the display. This is the digital display itself. It's got these little robotic stands on the side. They don't move, so they just hold the display up. You can see the Divoom logo and branding on the bottom right here. Really cool clear case with all the 5 different customizable screens on the inside. It says Times Gate on the side right there. Coming around the back, it says Time Travel. Really cool, futuristic looking display. I can't wait to get this plugged in, turned on, and show you how cool it works. What else comes in the package? We have the
I don't know, buddy. Manual, I don't have one, so I'm sad.
Braided USB-A to USB-C power cable with the Divoom logo and branding on it. I'm going to power this up. Simply take the USB cable, plug it into a power source, and then if you see on the back right here, we have our USB-C connection. I'll simply just plug this into the back. You'll see the really cool animation for when it boots up. I did just notice we do have a plastic peel on the front. Peel that right off. You can see all the little RGB lights peeking through the sides and the corners there. Let me go ahead and turn off my lights.
Hold on, it does decibels?
Button, power button, and selector buttons on the top right here. So you can click on these if you want to change the mode of the lights on the sides to your liking, and then you can always go back into the app and make custom changes yourself. Dope. This is a really fun display to put on your desk, whether at work or for at home. If you're a gamer and you like to have some animated screens to look at on your desk, you can customize any one of these 5 IPS digital.
Like, guys, he's showing you some of the stuff. It actually does decibel reading or noise reading. It's going to show you guys your clock display. It's going to show you guys the actual temperature, if it's cloudy or not. It's going to give you guys the data in different displays. That's really, really amazingly cool. That's a great conversational piece, Phil. That thing's amazing. I like that. Now, I'm going to say that the decibel readers are going to stop at a certain point, but you guys can change out the actual images and everything with that as well. That's just like crazy cool. I love it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was not expecting that. Now, Hunter, yeah, I saw this online. Calendar and task. Yeah, it shows calendar. I don't know about task. That would be a Phil question. Like, literally, I can kind of give you a rundown of some of the stuff that it can actually do. But like five IPS screens, 120 clock faces, personalized timing. It can show social media, financials, games, countdowns, weather, 45 RGB light modes. It can do so much. That's crazy. That thing is dope. That is actually really cool. Now it comes in like several colors too. You guys can get it pink or silver. You guys can get it with the little robo guy, the fast charger robot. Let's see. Let's dive into some more of the functionality and details with this. Definitely has that cyberpunk feel as well with it on top. 5 watt charging output with this capabilities. You guys can do like sleep time, smart clocks, the tickers. Yeah, stop. Yeah, I don't need it. I just did. I love it. That's kind of cool. That's dope. Financial and weather, sports and games. You guys can do, of course. It can look like a Nixie tube or like a style piece with DIY. You guys can DIY pixel creations. You guys can create your own images through pixelations. Super cool, and you can share it with people, so it has instant sharing. You guys can have your friends access it and change it out for you as well. So if your friends want to have access to it, they can link to it and change an image for you. That's cool. That is actually really cool. I'm going to be using this for future videos. I would hope so, buddy. I want you to do a couple more videos on that. Do the image sharing, the image creation, and I need those by this weekend. See what I'm doing there? All right. Very cool little option, guys, for you if you need. Check it on out. Now, we're going to pop back over here. We're going to grab this little video right here. This is the Govee Ice Machine. This is Govee's Smart Ice Machine. This is, of course, their S model. This is going to do 36 pounds of ice, not 36, 26 pounds of ice every 24 hours. With this, it makes 9 ice cubes every 6 minutes. It can do it in 3 different sizes, small, medium, or large. It has full app control. What? Yeah, it's got app control, guys. So what you guys need to know is when it connects to the app, you guys can pick and choose the size of the ice. It can tell you how much ice it's made. It can actually tell you guys if there's water needed or if it has to be cleaned. Now, it has a new piece. Sheila loved my idea of hanging the ice scoop off of the side of this with the suction cup. Govee said, hey, you guys don't need that no more. Let's add a magnetic scoop. So the scoop on this is magnetic. So you don't have to worry about actually hanging that with a hanger. It just sticks right to the side of the device. The only downfall with that is if you guys don't clean the side of your device a lot, then your scoop's going to be dirty. And, you see where I'm going with that. This thing is beautifully well done, and it does amazing stuff. Now, with that being said, ice tray's there. The ice tray is not the biggest ice tray I've seen from an ice maker. This is actually a smaller ice tray. It doesn't hold as much ice as some of my others, but it actually keeps it longer compared to some of the others. The water bin, of course, because the ice isn't large, the water bin's a little bit smaller. The whole ice machine is is a tad smaller than my last 2 ice machines, but I have no problem with this. Now, inside the app, you guys have seen in that video, I'm showing you app controls where you guys can do firmware updates. You guys can, of course, connect to it and all of that. Now, with this, you guys can pick and choose the ice sizes. You guys can actually get push notifications. You guys can turn on the LED light. You can change the color of the light to do different things if you wanted to. So if you guys want to know when the water is out, the light will change a greenish color. White means it's in activation. It's a really decently well done ice machine that I've actually been enjoying quite a bit lately because, well, I have it. So kind of amazing if you needed to. So great little piece, smart ice machine. You heard me right, smart ice machine. It's really weird saying smart ice machine. that large room air purifier will look no further than Govee. Now, up next is, of course, the next product from Govee. This is their smart air purifier. Now, this is the air purifier 2 with sensor and app control. Huh? You heard me. Sensor 2 app control. Now, kind of a great little product here. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour timer. Nightlight can come on and off, and it can change the color pattern if you want to. On the bottom, full RGB light display if you want it. 4 fan speeds. 3 of those are your low, medium, and high, and then you have turbo. You guys also have night mode if you guys want to. When you pop the back off, you're going to be greeted with the multi-layer filter. Active carbon built in. Pre-filter cover. Inserts, of course, finish. You guys can wash this out, clean it out if you need to. Make sure it's fully dry before putting it back in there. Blower fan style of a fan. Now, this thing works really, really well. It blows a lot of air. It pushes a lot of clean air, and it's going to do well for that. With the app, of course, you guys can have access to your quality of life. You can also make the light at the bottom change colorways of how your lighting or your air quality is. Red, of course, would be like, let's say I want to do red, and red would be like, bad air quality. You guys pick and choose the air quality you want. You guys can pick and choose run times. You guys can schedule run times with this. If you want it to run like during the day, go ahead and do it. And that's the cool part with this. Great little option. $69.99. So you guys have the option of a beautiful air purifier at a really decent price point. Normally, I think it's like $100 for that, of course, as well. I think there's a couple other 5% discount codes on Amazon. I'm not really sure how those ones work. But just a smart air purifier that's going to do what you need when you need and get that air nice and clean. So with that, I should put the... Yeah, you should, buddy. Get my Amazon live stream up there. Put it on that projector. Get me going. Let them know that, I'm just really weird. It'd be great to see my logo across that banner. Now up next is going to be the ESR MagSafe suction cup. Now this is actually a super strong suction cup and ring pop socket. Are you tired of dropping your eye? Sound, don't need the sound, but here it is. Guys, this is just that. It's a suction cup meant to stick to your iPhones or your MagSafe devices. It's going to magnetically stick on there, and it can become a ring holder so you guys can hold the phone and not have to worry about it dropping. You guys can also turn it into a suction cup by popping the suction cup out and suction it to, let's say, another phone, glass, or anything. It will hold that suction and it will hold it well. It does come with an adhesive style ring device that will help the extendability of the magnetism of that suction cup in case your phone does not have it. Once you do that, guys, you guys have that big ring piece that can be like a table stand, whatever you really want. Ring pop holder. Turn it around, spin it. It's up to you how you guys use it. Just, it's there for your comfort. The suction is stronger than the magnet. And you guys heard me correctly. The suction is stronger than the magnet. Like you see it right there. I have it suctioned to that phone. When I go to break the suction, the magnet comes off before the suction. That's how strong that is. And I'm going to say the magnet's not that weak. It's the weaker break point because suction to glass is super strong. So much so that when I did that to that phone, it almost started to peel the screen. So just an option for you guys if you need. Check out ESR. They got you covered. For the Apple users that have AirPods, we have, of course, this next device.
Here's showcasing the ESR MagSafe case for your Apple AirPods. Now, you can see here's how it looks with the AirPod case inside here. It is magnetically sealed and locked, completely protects, has drop protection, has even the wrist strap so you can kind of have it hanging around your wrist, which is nice. You just simply press the unlocking and it magnetically unlocks and opens up. But while it's magnetically locked and sealed, you could pull on this quite a bit. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to have to worry about it falling apart. So simply open it up, take your AirPods out, you're good to go. Plus, it's MagSafe. Watch this with the magnetic wireless charger. There you go. Sticks to it, and you're good to go to wirelessly charge it. So if you're looking for an iPod case that keeps it protected, It opens and closes with just a snap magnetically. The ESR case is good to go. And you can see, as you see, just wirelessly charges too, right through the back with this button over here. And you can wirelessly charge your AirPods through the case as well.
So right there, great little option for the iPhone users that have the pods, guys. Just an extra case that's going to allow you to charge it. Locking case on top of that, which is great as well. I love it. Now, we're going to show you guys a product that I just recently got. And this is a product that I have come to start using. So much so that I'm not pulling it out because it's a tangled mess right now. This is a really cool option. Right here, guys. This is a 200 watt charging base. This is called the Fitquipment 8-port GAN charger. Now, you have 4 USB-C ports, 4 USB-A ports. Because I use so many plugs here at the PC, sometimes I don't have enough for my PC, and running like lighting gear and stuff, having it separated off of my PC can actually help. This makes that happen, so I can actually charge all of my devices in one sitting, one section, one area. I don't have to have it split up throughout the house. Now, what this will also allow you to do, so let's say you're a big user and you guys have tablets, phones, and everything for a bunch of kids. You do not allow the kids to take that stuff to the room. When they come in, it has to be plugged in, set at the wall. This would work out well. For the teachers at school, this would also work out very well for you guys to have all of those charge devices charging so they are ready for the kids on hand. Now, at $36.99, it's a 200 watt quick charging device. Now, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it for the people in the back of the room. All right. 200 watts is spread out through every port. You're not going to get 200 watts per port. It is, of course, 200 watts through all of the ports. Now, at 200 watts, that is still a decently quick charge rate for those. And you don't have to worry about that charge rate with it on hand. It's just a great little option for those of you that want to, of course, have a charging capable of multiple ports. It's actually decently sized. I've actually had a few of those that were so big, so bulky, and it took a power brick to charge them, so it was like really annoying. That one doesn't do it, and it's not expensive. I mean, at $36.99 to have an 8-port charger that does 200 watts and allows you to charge multiple devices at once, it's kind of one of those no-brainers. Now, we also have up next the Meta Quest 3, the 512 gigabyte version. If you guys look back there, it is, of course, under my TV. I use this probably once or twice a day. Have not been using it the past week because of my eye issues, but I want to get back to using it on hand. Inside the package deal, you're going to get, of course, the face mask. You're going to get, of course, the actual controllers. Now, the controllers are beautifully well done. They have, of course, your Joy-Con style feel. They're going to grip in your hand and feel like they belong. You have, of course, multiple triggers underneath. You are going to have A, B, X, Y on top. You're going to have your Joy-Cons or, of course, your analog sticks. Then you're going to have your home screen and, of course, your back menu screen. The one downside, and I'm going to always say it, the one downside to this is batteries. Because it takes batteries to run, right? So you're going to have to recharge these. Now, that's why we got the EBL charger and battery system. So I always have batteries on hand. It takes a AA battery per controller. Now, battery life on the controllers are decent. It's about a week or more of usage or more. The mask. The mask is beautifully well done. I have no problems with this mask. It fits me and it fits me well. Now, you guys will see right there, I just popped it on. The one thing I'm going to also be able to say is I accidentally turned it on. So if you guys bear with me, I'm going to power this off real quick. And you guys can see I'm just sitting here functioning. It's now powering off. I accidentally hit it. So with this, the mask fits well and it does do what it needs. Now there's an update, of course, with that. Now, if I wanted to, I can pop the side pieces off of this, and that means I can replace the band or the headband. Now, they have options of different headbands out there. It's fully adjustable. So you guys have back strapping that's going to adjust the back of your head, and you have Velcro to adjust to the top. You have built-in microphones. The microphones are built to the side of the actual device. Down here, you're going to have, of course, the volume scroll wheel. You're going to have side cameras, front angles. You're going to have, of course, a 3-pin charger on the bottom. You guys can 3-pin charge it. If you don't have the 3-pin charger, right there, you guys can 3-pin charge it. Now, you're also going to see that there's a 3.5 headphone jack. Now, here's the cool part. The inner mask is fabric. For those of you that sweat heavily, you can change that out. You don't have to worry about it. You can change that mask out, and it's easily removable. So literally, you guys can pop it out, change it out, and readjust it. If that don't work for you guys, they have options for you. Now, lots of different games, variations, and a lot of fun stuff to be had with this. Now, I've been using it for like workout stuff. We've been playing Beat Saber on it, and I'm trying to, of course, bear with me. So, trying to put it back on without breaking it, right? I'll deal with it later. I think I'll deal with it later. Let's see if I can. That's what I get. All right, it's now back on. So you guys have, of course, all the functionality. Let's make sure I turn it off. Games are there. You have to have the MetaQuest, of course, app connected to this to get the games, download the games. A lot of free games, so you guys can play a lot of free stuff with this. Just a great variation of those pieces. If you guys need MetaQuest 3, they have the Quest Lite, I think it is, or 3S. So there's different options for those of you that need that. Just a beautifully well done piece of technology. I've been actually having fun. I think Sheila has the MetaQuest 2. Phil has the 3. Justin has the 3. My luck is they're going to drop a 4 soon, but hey, you know, that's just the way it works.
So testing the Bluetooth mic quality of the Shox Open Run Pro. You can see I have the Open Run Pro on. It's connected via Bluetooth. You can't use the native iPhone camera app. You have to use a separate app to record video and actually pick up the sound via Bluetooth at the same time. So I downloaded a separate app that will allow me to record in real time and use the Bluetooth microphone, since you can't use the default camera app. So this is how the Shox Open Run Pro sound with the audio coming from the Bluetooth mic itself. I do have the fan on in the background, so we can test to see if the noise cancellation works, and we can see how the audio video syncs up, being the fact that the microphone input is coming over Bluetooth. Now, normally with a phone, Bluetooth mics aren't recommended because they're only really designed to talk on conference calls, not for live video recording.
Yeah, so you have the MetaQuest 2.
Doing live video 4K recording, the signal from the Bluetooth mic doesn't always pick up. So if I have a little bit of mismatch between my audio and my visual lip syncing, it's because of the latency and delay between the Bluetooth microphone and the actual.
Go ahead and web search that, Sheila. Yeah, like I said, you have the MetaQuest 2. It's a tools. All right, that's of course Shox. Shox is beautiful. Shox is amazing. You guys should know Shox by now. Now with it, we're gonna move and talk about OBSBot cameras. Now, I use OBSBot cameras fully functionally for so much. I use the Tiny 2 Air. I use, of course, the Tiny 2. I use the Tiny 3. I use the 4K. I use a lot of them. Now, the Tail Air. The Tail Air is one of those NDI streamable capable devices. Okay, what I'm going to do today is we're going to have, of course, this really super long video that we normally, you know what? I'm just going to show it to you guys real quick. This is the Tail Air, and it's, of course, a wireless capable device. You guys are seeing a cable, and that's because it's got a charge. This streams just like this, 4K resolution. Can stream straight to my PC. Has pan, tilt, and zoom. That means the whole top is rotatable. You guys can see it moving right there. And adjust up and down. Capable of having a tripod on it, and that's the way I have it, is on a tripod. So I can actually adjust it and move it where I want to. Takes an SD card slot, has an HDMI port, has a USB-C port, also has a 3.5 on the side. This thing is amazingly very cool with this product. Now, when you, of course, are using it, make sure that you have it charged fully. A couple hours of runtime is what you're going to get off of this. 4K resolution, full AI tracking. That means you are kept in there. Now, with NDI streaming, means you guys can live stream straight to, of course, your actual content area, rather it be here, rather it be, of course, you know, the talk place or the Twitch place, or vice versa. This will allow for that, and it does it smoothly well and great variations. Because it's wireless, it costs a little bit more. You guys are seeing the price point of that. So that's the way it's going to work. That's the price of it, but it is actually definitely worth checking out. If you don't want a wireless variation, you guys can get, of course, the Tiny 2. Now, the Tiny 2 is just that. It's a smaller, tiny variant of a device that's going to allow for pan, tilt, and zoom connectability. Now, with that being said, using it is beautifully well. So much so that I actually have a couple of these. You heard me correctly. Now, with that being said, if I come over here and we say, oh, well, there's a big black screen. Yes, that black screen's there for a reason, because the camera has to activate. Now, once the camera activates, it'll take over and you guys will start seeing that second camera. You guys are seeing me right now in the first camera. So, bear kicks on. Once it kicks on, you guys will start seeing, of course, my second camera. There is your 4K camera, and if I hit presets, you guys can actually see it change the preset location. I can pick and choose how the preset locations change. I can also move it and adjust it my own way. I can go into 4x zoom. Now, this is actually the really, really cool option with this. So you guys can do all of that on hand or just have some fun with it. If I want to, I can put it in tracking mode. The way tracking mode works is if I get up here and I start moving around, it's going to, of course, attempt to follow me. Because I was not in camera angle when I hit tracking on, it did not track me. So now it should be able to start tracking me if I want to, of course, track me. Let's get this on and activate it. Now, with it, it should start following me and follow me everywhere if I want to. I can bring you guys in closer by hand gesture control. If I want to, I can bring you guys back out and away from my ugly mug. That's simplified. Now, if I keep coming over here, you guys are going to see that it's going to be like, oh, where'd he go? Now, if I wanted to, though, I could say hand tracking, right? Hand tracking. So we can actually track hands, everything else with this. The camera is phenomenally well done. At $299, it is a perfect product. And I say that because now a lot of people are going to be like, I don't want to spend $300 on a camera. You don't have to. You don't have to, because OBSBot has another option for you. It's a 1080p version, just like this. 1080p version of it, all right? Another camera, it does everything we just showed you, but in 1080p at 100 frames per second. These do them at 4K. The price point is $84 on that 1080p version. You won't be disappointed with whichever OBSBot camera you pick. Rather it be, of course, the Tail Air, the Meet 4, the Meet 4K, the Meet 2, of course, or if you guys just want the AI 1080p, go ahead and do it. They have options for everybody. And all of their options are going to do what you need, when you need, and as you need them to do it. Love those products. I have no problems, coral corks, or anything of the sort when you need to have a camera like that. Up next is going to be this really cool little
Everyone,
Filmora.
and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Cold Fill Foldable Food Warming Mat. Now, this thing is honestly amazing. I think that this is an ADHD person's like food paradise product, because so many times I can't tell you, like, I leave my food and it gets cold and I like want to put it in the microwave, but I microwave it too long and it gets too hot, and then I gotta wait for it to cool down. And though this is a more time like consuming option, I think that this is better for getting that food either warmed up properly or keeping food warm once you have it made. Now, I'm going to get mine set up in the kitchen. I have some like stuffed jalapenos that I made earlier, and I actually let them sit out and get kind of like room temperature. It's about like 70 degrees in my house, so they are kind of cool, and they just taste better warm. And so I wanted to try out the food mat with these, And so this is me doing that. I basically get it plugged in. I set it to the 110 temperature, which is the max temperature that can go on the setting. And I basically kind of set it and forget it. I ended up leaving it on the mat for about 15 minutes, and they were at the absolute perfect temperature. Now, it does take about 2 minutes to get warm. And if you see under here, you can see that like the way the heating trace kind of runs in like that zigzag pattern. Now, like I said, it takes about 2 minutes.
Now, what he's showing you guys is it has multiple heating levels, and you guys can use it for a wide array of products. He's throwing some jalapeno poppers on here. He's going to let it get up to warm, and you guys can see right there, it is glistening. It is now warm, and they are ready to eat. Now, remember that pad is warm. It can go over 200 degrees, so do be careful if you have it way up there. If you guys have it on the lower temperature of just keeping stuff warm, you might be okay to touch, but the little ones, guys, not so much. But it's a great little option for you guys if you need a little device like that. Hey, right there from Cold Fill, and it actually isn't that badly priced. Now, for those of you that want instant hot water, you guys can get the Water Drop K19 for that variation for you.
Everyone,
now, the Water Drop K19 is a desktop water modular that's going to allow you to have lukewarm water all the way up to, of course, warm water. So you guys can actually cook your top ramen. I mean, you're not going to boil your top ramen, but it's going to clean that water out. Now, with it, of course, you guys see that big filter. The big filter is going to do a lot of water cleaning, but you guys are going to need to pull the plastic off the filter. It has a large bin on the back that you're going to have to, of course, fill up. It has over 100 ounces of water, right? Like you guys can see, over 100 ounces of water per bin. Now, set it up there, filter it out, pick and choose the volume, actually the Fahrenheit, the temperature that you want. With this, guys, you just check it, pick it, and then it'll, of course, start pumping. You guys can actually stop the pump, or you guys can set it to, of course, pump only certain amounts of liquids. You guys can pick and choose. Then the temperature is what you guys will set to actually set it to as well. Now, if you guys want 20 ounces, 8 ounces, 12 ounces, you guys want 50 ounces, set it up to adjust it, pick it, and it'll start setting that water out. That is a great little option for those of you that just need that countertop water filtration that can actually do warm water as well. If you don't need that option, then maybe you want something that you guys can cook some bread in. Now, Sheila did this Dutch oven device that cooked bread.
This really pretty. It's a Dutch oven. It's enameled cast iron, and it's a 5.5 quart. That's really big. So it's just really nice weight, and comes with all of these things here. And you can look through and see all the different recipes you could use this for. And it has these little mitts, right? They don't go on your fingers unless you want to use it that way, but you can put them right over the handles, and you can lift the lid off with them. So that's really nice. There's a little scrubby and a trivet, to keep your counter when you pull this out of the oven. And they have some other items. So this is really nice inside. You see, this is just like you would want a Dutch oven to be, but it's in pink. And I think that's so cute, the striped little mitts. So I'm going to make bread, and I did make a regular white loaf in it.
Now, as you guys can see, this Dutch oven does weigh a little bit with this, and it's actually kind of cool. Now, you guys are going to get, of course, the little covers for the actual the pan, so you don't have to worry about how hot that pan gets. And, of course, right here, she did this beautiful bread, and I was like, man, that should become a bread bowl. Like, it would be perfect for a whole bunch of clam chowder, some potato chowder, maybe some potato soup, or even chili. Like, cut that middle out and just fill it. Like, that'd be a big bowl of soup. But look how crispy, crusty that bread looks. That is actually a really great way to cook your bread. But, guys, you can do it, of course, to, like, braise your beef if you want to braise beef in it. You have different variations, different usages, and at $59, it's a cool little option. There are a couple other colors, so if pink is not your color, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you guys like coffee, then we also have this option for you. This is just literally, it's a coffee pour. You guys put your coffee in this piece, You will then dump hot water over it and it's going to drip the coffee out. It's what's called the barometer pour over coffee maker dripper. Now, it is not the fastest coffee maker in the world, all right? For those of you that want to take your time and get that little trickle drip, you guys can do that. You should try the multi-stream. You should try multi-stream. I am multi-streaming. Jace, I'm actually on many different social media streaming right now. I'm not just on one social. Right there, guys. Just that. It's gonna make your coffee. You guys can do, of course, drink your coffee. Just a simplified little piece. You guys could also do the ceramic dishes. Now, these would be great for, of course, other devices that Sheila did.
Of Black Bruntmore 8-inch grill pans, serving platters.
Yeah,
It
technically,
has
my
a
main
really
stream
nice
today is on Amazon,
design,
Jace.
and it's sturdy, and they have little handles and the raised surface that the juices will drip
So
underneath.
I'm on
So I do
here,
like how they
YouTube.
make
I'm on,
their
I think,
serviceware,
Facebook. I'm on a
and
few places.
I just did a little supper. I should have made fish or something, but I have a wedge salad and some corn dogs. So this is really nice for serving, having dinner, but I think, a fish or a chicken.
Sheila, I'm gonna have to call you weird for eating that like that. Do you enjoy a side of lettuce that way? Or a nice steak? Yeah, it would be actually. Hey, fajitas would go good on that little plate. Fajitas.
The whole houseware is
Or if you guys need decoration balls, like you guys. I know what it is. It's just weird. All right. I don't do it. I don't eat a lot of salad either. That's not true. I eat salads. I can't eat just a wedge of lettuce. I guess you don't get. Did you really just say I don't get? You know what? That's it. Yeah, I don't get out of my house at all. I don't go to those fancy joints like Sheila's house for wedge salad. Dude, if I want a salad, I don't want just lettuce. All right, I'm just saying it. I don't just want lettuce. It's not happening.
this for camping.
It was. Oh, I know. I've been to them. I've been to them that have served them. I just will not order a wedge salad. All right, not doing it. 99-cent wedge
This is a
salad.
really fun game.
All right, the Shashibo puzzle game, guys. This is a weird one for you. This is going to be like a puzzle game. It comes with two of the devices. It's going to come with the sand timer. It's going to come with the stop clock. And it's come with a stack of cards. You guys will actually pick and choose the card. When you pull the card out, it's going to show you guys a design that you have to do before the sand runs out. Now, the first person to get it done or finish it by the time the sand's out is the winner of that round. And you guys will keep track of how many rounds that you guys go through. Getting starting is very simplified. The farther you go, the different styles and images you can see. Now, the funny part is Sheila and Sheila's son, I believe it is doing this. And, of course, Sheila is beating him every time. She's literally flying through these, designing it up, and being done. That's the cool part about this. So the option of that is really, really amazingly kind of cool with this. Now, there are different images, styles, and shapes. It does come with the square at the beginning. You guys can make up squares inside. It's going to actually allow you to choose. And remember, the image is also going to be determined by the color pattern as well. So when you do it, the color pattern is going to be like, oh, well, I needed this color pattern, but this shape. That's going to help you, of course, do that. Now, he put it back in the square, and he's like, I'm done. You know what? You win. I tap. And now they're going to attempt another image. And, of course, this is like a triangle with different color patterns. You're going through. And, of course, Sheila is just flying through these on him. It's a great little idea. I like that you guys can actually do that. Pick and choose. Keep those synapses going in the brain. And, of course, have fun with it. Great little optional game. About $50 in price tag though. It does weigh. It does cost. I'm just gonna say, it cost a phenomenal amount for a little game of that style. But I get why they're costing that as well. For the workout people, guys, a weight bench might be your option. And of course, Flybird's got you covered, and it's a James video. I'm just jumping through this. I'm not playing the whole video. Like, I don't understand why I did the video the way I did it. Sometimes, hey, you learn from it. This is a weight bench that can hold 1,000 pounds of weight. It's a foldable weight bench that can be broken down, hidden under your bed, or under your certain couches put away. It is a lightweight bench as well. It's not heavy. It does lock in 3 different places on each leg, so it is very stable and sturdy. You do not have to worry about it breaking, falling down with that. So that's the cool part. You guys can hear my voice. It's going. Now with this, guys, it is a nice thick top, very padded. It is called, it's like a pleather topping that's washable. You don't have to worry about it. When I set this down, guys, you're going to see me stand on it and bounce on it up and down. There really was no give. Most of the give that you're getting is the padding. It's not the actual the piece of this device. So really cool little option for those of you that want to work out at home but don't have the space. You guys can actually get a workout weight bench in your home like this, and it can fold up, be put away. Great gift, great options for those of you, and beautiful little logo as well. I bet you did, Sheila. I bet you had a lot of fun with that. Now, we also have the Life Pro vibration plate that Sheila just did. This has actually got handlebars, so you guys, if you need to, you can hold on to it. That means for the people that aren't as stable or sturdy, this is going to be for you.
Like Life.
Now, what you guys are going to see over here is just that. It's a vibrating plate that does up to about 99 speed. It's got a remote control, has different modes of vibration. It has, of course, the elastic straps, like you guys can do arm curls with it. But it has the handle. The handle is going to allow you to, of course, hold yourself down. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys is there's a weight limit. If you are a bigger person and you attempt to squat, you guys can see that the plate's kind of moving with that. Be careful with that if you are a bigger person on this one. But the way you put your feet on the bottom of this plate will determine the amount of workout that you're doing. Now, she's trying to do it while standing on her toes, which will make the workout more intense. By siding if your feet out wider and sitting down like a squat, it's going to also make it more intense. Adjusting the vibration upwards and higher will make that actual change as well. Digital screen, timer, program, speeds, start and stop. It's going to keep track of it, and it'll keep track of all of your workouts on this. So really cool piece, about $139 for that one, which is definitely worth checking that one out. For those of you that need the workout bench but didn't have weights, we have, of course, the weights over here, and these are the Life Pro weights. These are actually a dumbbell set. We're showing you guys the single piece, but there is a dual piece with this. Now, the weights on this can actually be changed to the weight settings that you would like. Comes with the plate. The plate holds it and sets it in place. You guys are going to be able to do it's like 5 pounds all the way up to 43 pounds with this. The one we're showing you guys in the video is 5 pounds to 55 pounds. So you can start off with 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or 5 pounds, 15 pounds, 25 pounds, 35, 45, and 55. Of course, with this, you guys don't have to have weight on it at all, and you guys can just do it without the weight, just bar curl with this. Now, it's going to come with the workout book. The book will show you guys different types of curls, different types of workout pieces with this on hand. Work out your abs? I don't want to work out my abs. I have a reverse ab muscle. So everybody that has abs can, most people will be able to get a 6-pack. Mine's not designed like that. Mine turns into a shape of a football. All right, let's see here.
What's a big one?
I think we got a Roman chair up next. Yeah, we do. All right, this is from Life Pro. This is the multi-purpose Roman chair. You guys can actually use this to do like sit-ups, lunges, and other devices. Now, with it and the way you choose to do it is the way you're going to work with that. And that's actually the actual, what's bizarre? What is bizarre? Please tell me. Why bizarre? Now, this is going to help like strengthen your hamstrings, your glutes. It's going to, of course, allow you to change adjustments. It'll allow you to do like core back. It'll allow you to do arms and chest. It's going to do about 39 inches of height. It's like 5'2" to 5'8". It's 330 pounds max weight load on it. So if you are a 300-pound person and you are lifting 55-pound arm dumbbells on this, and I'm going to say it, it's not going to hold you. Not going to hold you. Now, this is meant for like 6-foot people, anything around that or higher. Not really meant for this. And you guys can see the workout paperwork with that. Of course you are. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'm a medical oddity. Medical oddity. Oh, all right, guys. We have some more Life Pro products to come with this and show you guys. Next is going to be the Life Pro under the desk elliptical that Justin did.
This is the Life Pro under desk elliptical machine, and I'll lift it out from here under my desk. It's a tad heavy. Okay, a little bit heavier than I anticipated. So, this is the Life Pro elliptical. Tad heavy. Adjustment levels. You just pedal it, and it has circular motions. It's not like a bicycle. It's not like a bicycle pedal where it does complete 360s. It has these much more elliptical curves, so it's more gentle on your knees. I can pedal this thing for like an hour and 20 minutes on low. When I turn it up, it can get pretty intense. It'll actually work me into a sweat and make me out of breath to where I was like winded on a conference call if I turn it up to the higher intensities. So I usually have it on lower levels so I can do it for longer periods of time. It's really, really quiet, doesn't cause any shaking, and it's so heavy with this base that it stays firmly on the carpet. It comes with these discs that you put under your chair wheels to lock your chair into place in case you're on a hard floor. And it also comes with a mat, and it also comes with a strap that you can wrap around it in your chair if you're on a floor that's a hard floor. That if you pedal on it, it might slide your chair back and forth if you're on a chair with wheels. So it comes with.
Now, like he's saying, guys, you can do it for sedentary purposes or just do it as a workout. It's going to keep track of calories earned and burned, time spent, miles pedaled, or walked. And you guys can adjust it by dialing. You guys can set it up under your desk and get to town and just start working out. If you guys sit at your desk a lot like we do, this is a great option for those of you that need that. Now, we showed you guys that beautiful little Life Pro vibration plate, but we didn't show you guys the 4D version. Now,
Showcase.
the 4D version is going to do a little bit more than, of course, that last one. Again, this is, of course, going to hold more weight with this variation. It's about $399 on this one. Now, has, of course, those straps, has elastic bands, does not have the handle to hold you up. It's going to do all the way up to 99 speed. It's going to have, of course, 4 to 5 different modes on this. Now, on this one, it shows you guys walking, jogging, or running speeds. Now, that's the position you guys put your foot. Where you put your feet is where it's going to actually affect that workout. Determining which mode of vibration you pick will also determine how much speed you want and how much the workout affects you. Now, you guys can see that's just a simplified rocking motion. The higher the speed that goes, the higher the rock of that motion will go. If you change it, it's going to rock in multiple different directions. Now you guys can see there, he's trying to squat, and you can see his calf muscles kind of clench up. That's the way this works. Now, it comes with the floor mat. It's going to come with elastic straps you guys can put over your knees or around your knees or your legs to, of course, allow for that workout a little bit more worth this. Now, when he changes the vibration out, you guys can see that vibration change, which means the workout's going to be more intense or change to the variation of that workout. Now with it, this one's going to hold up to, I think it's like 500 pounds or so, or I think it's like a little over 400 pounds. So a bigger person can definitely use this one without a problem. And that's kind of cool. Bluetooth on your work PC, that's just weird. Look at the Comfier foot massager. Now this is a heat and shiatsu style massager. Now right here, you guys, you'll see the actual massager. It actually has, of course, this beautiful little top that will actually come open. That is where
Oh, I knew what you were talking about.
Once your feet in there, you're going to be golden to go. Now
I
right here,
knew.
these inserts are actually removable, so you can wash them out. These will fit, of course, at larger feet. I've actually noticed that, and it works perfectly well. With this, of course, guys, you do have your heat mode, low and high. You have your
Yeah,
medium
Sheila's
mode,
watching
low
my
and
stream
high
at
as
work
well.
while not
You then
doing
have
her
your
work.
mode selector switch, which goes through 4 different modes. You have mode A, B, C, and of course D with that. You have a power button and a pause button. You have air inflation and a timer with this. Now the cool part is guys, you can use this pretty much anywhere, but it also has a remote control, so you don't have to reach down and do that while you're doing it. The massaging is going to work perfectly well for you guys where you need to, when you need that foot massage. Now, I was just using this, of course, to massage my feet after a nice long day, and it works perfectly well for that. And my feet fit in there, and of course, I have very large feet. So, if you guys need to, and
You
you
have
guys
it.
have those
You've been
big
there
feet that
30
wanna get a
seconds.
massage, Comfier's got you covered, guys, with this foot massage. And when, of course, you're done, guys, put, of course, that lid back on, and you don't.
Now, this is actually a great little foot massager. I like the option of the lid, the removable cover, different modes, timers, and adjustments. If you guys need Comfier's, got you covered with that one. Sheila has only been at work for like 3 hours. Don't let her fool you. 3 hours is all she's been at work.
What guy here is not a wrestling belt, but in fact it is a heating pad by Comfier for your back or your front, I guess. You can wear it whichever way you like. Now,
I'm
it has a
retiring.
really soft material on both the front and the back side. It has a nice little Comfier brand.
Alright guys, this is a fully adjustable back massager. Now this is a cool little one. Almost looks like a back brace, and it can fit the bigger people. It comes with an elastic strap adjustment, so if you guys need the extender, it is there. It does need to be plugged in. You guys will have to plug it in to get that massage, and there are multiple modes with that massage, which is kind of cool. And it can, of course, heat up with this. Now, it changes the vibration and adjustments with the way it works. Pick and choose where you need the Velcro strap to strap on, and then, of course, strap it out there and then connect it up if you need the extension piece. And that's the cool part about this. So it can definitely fit the bigger people if you guys need. Grab the remote control, pick your mode, pick your time, turn on the heat if you want heat on, and allow it to start massaging your back. Simplified little product that will work out well for pretty much most people. If you guys have back aches and stuff, I'm not going to say it's going to fix your backache, all right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to claim. What I can tell you is I've used them, and they actually help, relax my back. Having my back relax sometimes is great because I don't sleep well in bed. It's a fashion piece. Yeah, it's a fashion piece, most definitely. All right, up next is going to be one of the more unique massage guns from Life Pro. Now, this is the LX. Now, this is a larger massage gun. Now, this massage gun is going to come with like 9 or 10 heads, depending on which head you get. Now, you're going to get, of course, the ball head. You're going to get the metal round cone. You're going to get the metal flat cone. You're going to get, of course, different variations. You're going to get a heated massage. You're going to get the... I think it's considered an absorber head. There's, of course, the bullet, the metal cone bullet, the metal flat bullet, the spinal, the rounded foam, the round, the shovel head, and then that heated head. The heated head does dual modes of heating. So you guys have 2 different modes of heating. It's going to do 9 speeds of adjustment with that. It's going to do speed 1's going to be 15 to 20 hertz. Speed 2 is going to be 25 to 30 hertz. Speed 3 is going to be 35 to 40. Speed 4 is going to be 45. Speed 5, 50. And then, of course, 55 and so on, right? Now, 10 different attachment heads. It's going to be a USB-C cable. It's going to take less than an hour to fully charge. It's going to give you hours of runtime with this. Now, the different levels of massage intensity is the way it's going to work. Once you turn it on and allow it to start going, and then, of course, it starts hitting. It gets up to heat in under 10 seconds. And that's the cool part about this massager. Because it does get up to heat, and then you guys can go with such a high intensity massage, you're targeting areas of your body they normally don't target. I mean, honestly, most of us grab these and they'll just start, vibrating our shoulders or our arms or our legs.
This will help you, like, you know, oh, I want to target my back area or this. It will allow you to target those areas to get that massage. And it does well. Nice battery life on top of that, which is cool. Now we have 2 more products in the carousel. One, of course, is the Life Pro Infrared Sauna Blanket.
This is the Life Pro Wellness Recovery Rejuva Wrap Infrared Sauna Blanket. You've got this! Amazing. Look at that. Is it right on there? Disposable sauna wrap. And it comes with 5 of these. Comes with a head towel. Just the way they did the embroidery on their towel is really impressive. Comes with a manual. Has its own carrying bag. The bag itself has extra little bit of space. You have temperature settings, the display, the time display, and being able to adjust it. And it does plug into the wall. 5-layer design, so it has a waterproof Oxford fabric.
Now, she's showing you guys the actual full ins and out of this sauna blanket. And it does come with the carrying bag. It's a nice large sauna blanket. It comes in like 6 different colors. There's 5 of these by itself, and then there's a 5th one that actually has holes for your arms. Now, it's going to come with like, I think 4 or 5 detox wraps, and of course, like a beautiful little blanket or towel. Now, with this, it's going to help promote like detoxing the body, burning calories, and everything in between. Now, with it, it's going to allow you to adjust the temperature from like 95 degrees to 104 degrees. And you guys can go all the way up to 176 degrees, depending on where you want it. It's about 36 inches wide, 71 inches long. That means, guys, a 6-foot person can get in this without a problem, and it's not going to be an issue. The bigger people can fit in this without a problem because it is nice and round. At 36 inches wide, I think it's like, you know, the roundness of this is definitely going to fit most people, and that's the cool part about it. To be able to fit a circumference of 65 inches is great. And then, of course, you guys got the full remote control. Pick and choose the temperature, set it up the timer, and then fit in there. Now, you're going to see Aster, of course, hop in here. When she gets in there, she's going to make it look, and you guys can see how much space there really is. She has so much extended space on this device that you guys can see how large that is. Set it up and use it by itself, or add the detox blanket. By adding the detox blanket, it's going to magnify your sweat and your sweating time. By doing that, you guys are going to detox and sweat out the, bad impurities inside your body. That is, of course, a $399 product. We're going to show you guys one more product up next. This is going to be the Lola Rose watch that Mrs. Dragon Blogger did.
This company sent us 2 of these. It does come with the little pamphlet. It's made by a UK designer, and then also it's made of good materials. Like, this is pure malachite. So that's just so nice. Look at that.
Now, this, of course, is the Lola Rose Malachite Dial watch. Leather banding. Made in London. Does take a battery, though. Unfortunately, you have to have a battery. Now, with it, Malachite Dial. It's a beautiful green malachite dial. It's got gold tones and that black leather banding that's going to make it look elegant and stand out, whether you're wearing it for the night out in the town or you're wearing it for that special occasion. Comes with this very cool jewelry watch case. Now, that watch case is also going to allow you to, of course, hold like maybe some earrings down below, maybe some bracelets or anything else in between. Now, made in London, so you don't have to worry about it. Full leather band, genuine leather, which is great. Some of you may not like genuine leather. Change the band out if you're not into that. You guys can add a metal band if you want to. You guys can swap it out. Now, that is a $129 watch, but it is beautifully well done. Now, I'm going to swoop back here, tell you guys one more time. We have that phone charging kit at the beginning of the show, guys. That is a 20-watt fast charger for your iPhones. We have, of course, that discount code for you set up in the carousel to get an extra 50% off. It is already $20, so it's a $20 price tag, but you guys can get it with another $10 off by clicking that price tag. So you guys can get it for like $10. At $10, that is a no-brainer. You're going to get a 10-foot USB-C to USB-C cable with a 20-watt charging power brick. to have that extra power brick is going to do well for a lot of people that are traveling or anything in between. If you guys need to, check that on out. You guys are going to enjoy it. Now, with that being said, that is the last product I have for you guys today on this show. I want to thank everybody for being here. I had a lot of fun. I always enjoy doing these shows. I will be back tomorrow morning with my next show, so hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with the deal stream. So we should have a bunch of amazing deals. And then, of course, maybe we're going to do some TikTok streams and some other stuff like that. So with that, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, everybody.